I was expecting really long rallies, to put in a bit of work. I haven't been feeling really good on court recently, so I kind of came into this week just wanting to play good squash, and I did, so I'm really happy. And we train on normal courts anyway. It's all about changing for the glass normally, so I feel really comfortable now. If anything, I feel better. It's a shame maybe if I'm feeling a bit more confident on this court, maybe Manchester being after this would have suited me, but whatever, like it is what it is. Fresh start, fresh tournament. I'm seeing it quite clearly, so it's good. Yeah, I haven't played Julianne in a PSA for a while, but we've played in practice quite a few times, and she's beaten me nearly every time, the last half a dozen times. You know, you can put that down to training and fatigue or whatever, but I know she's dangerous, and I feel like if I'm feeling as fresh as I am today, then I've got a good shot. But I know it's going to be tough because I know how well she can play.
Yeah, good to be winning. Like after, like you say, a good run in Manchester. I felt a bit slow in my warm-up this morning, but I adapted well to the court, and I thought to get Maxley off in 3 was quite a good achievement considering, after the week I've just had. And like I say, I'm feeling good considering, and I'm going to do the same again tomorrow. This has happened before in squash where someone's had a really good week and then the next tournament they play, because they can't back up that many matches that they've lost first round. Like we've seen it before, and I didn't want to do that, so I had to do everything I could to be fresh for today, like get my recovery right, get my warm-up right. I made the extra effort to get here a bit earlier, get the exercises I need to do done, and then I felt good on court.
So it's the first time I think playing Anna here, and then I think I just need to get used to the court a bit more. Yeah, but I thought I played well today to get a 3-love win against Anna. I think it's a bit different, just needs to get a bit used to it. But yeah, I think from today I thought it was okay, and hopefully I play well tomorrow.
And out, 10-7, match ball.
Rhea, I know him quite well actually. I mean, we started around the same time, I think, so I've seen him play a lot, and I always thought he's a really good player, and I think he could be much higher. Really, maybe too many mistakes at some time, you know. But no, he could be much higher. So I knew it was going to be a tough match. It's always hard against him. So no, really happy to win 3-love. Just trying to make it physical and so that I was maybe a bit fitter than him. Yeah, well, I don't know, I mean, it's such a physical game, obviously, but especially on courts like this, where it's quite hard, quite bouncy, being able to just pick up so many balls and make it longer and longer, it's just gonna make it hard mentally and physically for the opponents, you know, because they feel like, it's going to be really hard to finish the rally, so they know they're going to have to work a long time to score a point. So yeah, that's something that I always try to do, because it doesn't require really any talent to just run around. Yeah, I mean, obviously I'm getting older, and I know the body is starting to get older as well, so I need to use the other weapons that I have now as well, my experience, I mean the few shots that I have, and try to keep the physicality as a bonus, really.
I think it was a pretty good start. She had a good result yesterday, knocking out a seed, so I'm sure she had quite a bit of confidence coming into today, so I just made sure I was on it from the first point and focused and gave her the respect she deserved. Yeah. I watched from where her opponent was 2-love up, so I saw her come back and win 3-2, and yeah, she just looked quite fearless, and she takes the ball in, and she's technically really good, so I knew she was going to be dangerous today.
pleased to get off in 3. Yeah, he loves shooting the ball in. I know his game style from the last few years playing on tour, and yeah, he certainly looked confident out there, and I knew it was going to be short and sharp stuff to the front, and yeah, I just had to control my own game and keep the quality up there, and I think I managed to do a reasonably good job of that, and yeah, that's why it was 3-0, I think. Yeah, I mean, the schedule is really busy now. I think it's taken the players a little while to get used to the scheduling again, because obviously with COVID the last few years, our schedule's been pretty open. So now with a busy schedule coming up, I think it's important just to make sure there's enough recovery in there after the doubles. Yeah, I felt really flat and stuff, but yeah, last week I didn't hit much at all. Took some advice from a few people and just went out and played some golf and hit a few times obviously to keep my eye in, but just really focusing on the recovery, and I feel mentally fresh now coming into this week and ready to give it another push now.
It's good. Like, I find the first match always the hardest, just to get in the match, get used to the courts, everything. So yeah, I'm happy to win this one in 3. I've never played it before actually, so it was a bit like I didn't really know what to expect, but I just tried to play it point by point, and yeah, I'm happy with my 3-love win today. No, I didn't really. I mean, I kind of knew what to expect from other players, like players who just recently played there. So I asked a few questions like, what should I expect and things. So I knew a few things, but it's not that I rewatched any of our matches or something. I was just trying to focus on my own squash and my own game, and yeah, that's what I did today. Yeah, it's good to play some new players actually. So I'm looking forward to it. That's for sure. I watched a bit of her match against Sarah earlier. She's a tricky player, that's for sure. So I'm gonna have to focus and just same thing as today. Just try to play my squash, focus on my own, and give it my all. So we'll see.
Very good player, he's very quick, explosive. Thought I stuck to my tactical game plan pretty well. You know, sometimes it's quite easy to get mixed up in the quick fire stuff because it's aggressive squash. But yeah, I thought I played quite well, lifted well, and you know, it's nice to get off on 3 because we've had a really busy schedule. We've not had much more than 2 or 3 days in between each tournament, so it's just mentally it's good to get off in these early rounds 3-0 and try and stay mentally fresh. It's a bit different for me, you know. Like, I'm normally losing 2nd or 3rd round, so I'm playing maximum 2 or 3 games. So you know, I am getting more rest than the top boys, but you know, my tournament selection's not been the best recently. I've just been like, I've left my name in loads of stuff, so I've just got to try and back it up. But I just think after COVID and everything what's happened, like, I can't moan. It's just good to be working, and you learn every time you play. You know, there's no replacement for playing a tough game. You know, I'm learning a lot about myself mentally each tournament. So yeah, I just think, you know, after you lose, you have a bit of a beer and that, forget about it, and then just try and get focused for the next one.